Hello, welcome to Sheldon Shadow Tarot. I feel like doing a reading for Aquarius today. What does Aquarius need to know? Spirit, tell me what Aquarius needs to know. You could be Aquarius in your sun, moon, rising, Venus. You could just be an Aquarius on Saturdays. All right. Mind, body, spirit. All right. Okay. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Well, the Three of Pentacles is a card all about collaboration. I see you here being a little bit serious about some things that might require you to ask for help. You see, there's a wish fulfillment, completion. There's a completion. It started at a crossroads where you really knew where you wanted to go. When you got to this crossroads, your exit was swift. You were like, no. There's gonna be something happening for you, some changes. I think you're kind of ending a collaboration, if to be honest, with this World card. It looks like you might be doing something online. You might be collaborating with somebody new. You might be able to, I think you might have made a change between your mind and your heart. There might have been a little emotional immaturity that ended something that you immediately knew, like, this is the thing that I was about to close out. Like, I think you had a premonition this was something that was going to close. And right in the nick of time, another situation or person kind of captured your heart, you know? Let me see. What kind of situation are we talking about here? Is this a person? Could be career. I'm going to clarify it. Okay, it's a person. The Lovers on the bottom tells me it is a person. Wow. So this is looking like it's somebody that you did walk away from. I think you had a chance to get with somebody that had a little more emotional depth, and this Knight of Pentacles had a plan. It doesn't look like they executed it as quickly as they needed to. There was some talk, let me tell you. There was some talk. I think you kind of got up all in your head a little bit. I think there was some things that were a little hidden. Not secretive hidden, like kind of hidden in your own intuition. You know? I think one of those things was you were in a relationship with somebody that you were sacrificing so much by holding on that you had to walk away. And it really wasn't easy because you did end up causing yourself pain in the conflict. Yeah, you know, Aquarius, you might have a Scorpio rising, or you might be dealing with a Scorpio, or perhaps there was a little something last November that went down that made you realize that you're going to have to start being honest with yourself. You're going to have to turn the scorpion into a dragon. And whatever is kept in the dark comes to light. You know, the thing about the moon, it's the shadows of the moon actually cast an understanding of self. And if you've been feeling your spidey senses lately, shout out to Spider-Man. Yeah, my grandson, big fan. If you've been feeling your senses lately, your intuition, you know, the little minor changes in the web that you've cast, trust that you're protected. Our Native American ancestors really cherished the spider and the web. There's so much, in fact, like dream catchers, you know, kind of represent the web of protection and intuition. You know, harness that spider energy. So there is going to be a change. There's a masculine energy, one that sort of runs things coming in passionately. You might have been sort of having your head a little bit more serious. Like, you might not have noticed the type of passion that was coming your way, but it looks like a frank conversation is going to come about, and you're going to realize that what you've always wanted has been right in front of you. Maybe, yeah, you know, you might be a little younger. You might not have the kind of experience that would have made you choose this partner in the beginning. But I think now there's come a reckoning, and there's a lot of happiness. Whatever you wished for last year has manifested. End of the year, let's say September, October, it's come to fruition. And you might not have even realized you manifested some things. You might have been in high priestess mode, which is someone who sees and knows everything, but really doesn't share that information. You have a new opportunity, just like I've been seeing. This Ace of Cups means that there's love coming your way. And Aquarius, if anybody knows what to do with love, you do. This Aries energy, the Fool, it means you're literally letting go of some stuff you've been carrying around. What does this new person feel about you? Oh, okay. Two of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. All right, so this person actually might have been doing some juggling, or they might have felt like they were being juggled. It looks more like they felt like they were being juggled. And with this Wheel of Fortune, again, spider energy, you're going to have to move forward. Time moves forward always. Sometimes the wheel does go backwards and you fall back off the wheel and you repeat a cycle. It looks like this person is afraid of that, of being left out in the cold. So those are their feelings for you. They definitely have feelings for you. I think they think that you are a little too carefree about this big change. And their fears are legitimate. I think you've kind of, this person in the past, I think you've sort of made some moves and repeated some behaviors that, of course, led you to the same results. And for you, I think you genuinely want to move on and you genuinely have the right person to move on with. I don't think that you're afraid, but I do think that you're going to need a little bit more time to heal and to let go until this new person really feels out of the cold, until they feel that they can trust that you've actually done the work, you know? It's the funny thing. It's like working on yourself isn't like you can just rush in and be like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on my healing over this past relationship today. It literally, that would be so easy. But no, what happens is you figure out the work you need to do through your triggers. And sometimes you are very convinced that you're completely healed over a thing and it'll just pop right back up. I love this right here. I don't even do reversals, but I got Justice and I got the Devil in reverse. I mean, that pretty much says it all. I think this previous relationship, like I was talking about, the patterns, the cycles, it sort of had like an addictive, maybe codependent, obsessive sort of vibe to it, which can be all consuming, you know? But what's fair is fair. And I think that you're about to balance these scales. This card is so beautiful. She's put her own blindfold on. But obviously, just like me, you can see through the veil. This is a white crow. So, which is an anomaly. I think there were some some situations going on in your life that didn't make sense because they were very unique. And to look at certain dynamics in your life, logically, they would have added up differently. Like, what made sense would have been a lot of conflict, would have been a lot of fighting, would have been a battle that would have had to be won. There would have been a victory and a loss. But instead, there was none of that. It was peaceful. There was a separation. There was an event that was so random that the math changed. Something hurt badly. Maybe you had some communication and found out some information that was a bit crushing. And wounded you. But you exercised your strength. You know, strength sometimes is doing nothing. Strength sometimes is restraint. And sometimes strength is speaking out. Sometimes you're pushing something away or pulling something towards you. Same amount of strength. And I think, looking at this card, this beautiful woman howling at the full moon with her dogs. Wolves out. I think you spoke up and used your voice to push this person away. And then used the same voice to manifest your dreams. Nine of Pentacles is absolute wish fulfillment, personal wish fulfillment. This Four of Swords and Five of Cups is sort of like the things that you were holding on to before absolutely blinded you to the opportunity that you had in front of you. Empress. What kind of advice do you have, Spirit? Give me a little bit of advice for Aquarius. All right. Advice would be change your perspective. Let go of what no longer serves you. Make sure that the burdens that you are holding on to are your own and that you're conscious of them and they're your choice. Don't carry other people's burdens. Because inside of you is a very loving person, a very beautiful, trusting, caring, creative person. And you've done some growing up. You've done some growing up and transformed some things. Don't leave yourself out into the cold, okay? I got this. Don't leave yourself out in the cold. That's coming clear. I hear you. That's what your guides want you to know. Sometimes we try to fit everybody in our lives in a way that pushes us out. Don't let that be you today. Well, thank you, Aquarius. I hope that this reading brought you something good. I hope it helped you. And if you'd like to expand on this, just go ahead and email me at Shaolin Shadow Tarot, Gmail. And check the description box for more information on my upcoming readings.